This is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego and you're watching another episode of A.V.A. Wednesday. Today's episode is going to be about motivation. How do you stay motivated when nothing is going your way and you just feel like giving up? I've received so many questions from you guys about this subject that I thought it's time to make a video about this. Well, I remember at the beginning of my journey when I first started my business and I was still writing my book, there were a lot of days when I was feeling like that, when I was feeling very unmotivated, very unhappy with how things were going, and just felt like staying in bed under the covers and crying all day long and just stopping everything. Well, I didn't, and I didn't because I taught myself how to get out of that state. Because that, the unmotivation, the feeling like giving up and nothing is going the way that I want it to go, that's a state of mind. It all happens in your head. You are creating that state. So today I want to share with you what are the things that I was doing at the time and that I still do when I am tempted to be unmotivated, to feel motivated and to get out of that unmotivated state, basically. So let's begin. One thing that has been very, very important to me and that has really helped me to stay motivated all the time is to keep the end vision in mind. So there's this expression that says to always start with the end in mind. And I think it's very important. Whatever project you have, whatever dream you have, whatever goal you have, you should always begin with what the end result will be. Not what's going to happen in 1 year, 2 years, what's going to happen in 30 years, what's going to happen in 50 years. What is the end result of that idea, of that goal, of that dream that you have in mind? When you have and you keep that idea in your mind, that focus, that goal, that end really result of what is supposed to happen in the long term, whatever happens today or tomorrow or yesterday, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, if you are sure and you believe in yourself and you know that it's going to happen no matter what, well, it doesn't matter what happens today. It's just a little setback, just little things that happen. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, what is supposed to happen in the long term will happen. No matter how long it takes, no matter the obstacles, no matter how many times things don't go your way, it doesn't matter. It's all part of the story. It's all part of the game, if we can call it like that, really. So one thing that I always do in order to stay motivated is whenever there are setbacks, whenever I just am unmotivated really, I just remind myself that it doesn't matter what's happening today. What matters is what the end result will be. And I am sure in myself, and that's how you have to be also. You have to be convinced and believe in yourself and in that dream that you have, that you know that it doesn't matter, the end result will be what I want it to be, and it's gonna happen because I know it will happen. So whenever you feel anxious, whenever you feel sad, depressed, unmotivated, just think to yourself, why am I feeling like that? If I know that at the end of my story, at the end of my book, at the end of my life, it's gonna happen. Whatever I am dreaming of, whatever the goal, it is going to happen. So that's the first thing. The second thing is what I like to call eat motivation for breakfast, really. So whenever you are hungry, what do? You eat food, right? So whenever you feel unmotivated, what should you do? You should eat motivation. So whenever I feel unmotivated, and I don't do it as much as I used to do it, and I should be doing it more, but I remember at the beginning when I was first starting, I used to work at a call center at the time, and whenever I was feeling very unmotivated, very sad, I would just log off the calls that I was supposed to be receiving, and I would just go on the computer, go on YouTube, and just listen to motivational speeches. One of my favorites for motivation is Les Brown. You should go check him out. And I think I know by heart all of his speeches really, because I used to just zone out, listen to that, and just at the end of the 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, I would feel very motivated again. So really, whenever you feel unmotivated, what you have to do is just seek motivation somewhere. It can be by watching videos on YouTube. It can be by reading something that's motivational. It can be by listening to something. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that whenever you feel unmotivated, well, you eat motivation. Another thing that I always do whenever I feel very unmotivated, and I also do this whenever I feel tired, exhausted, or even just not feeling good, is that I change my state. I move my body. Let me give you an example. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I have a very strict morning ritual and nightly ritual. And in the morning when I get out of bed, I don't just get out of bed, I jump out of bed, literally. So I jump out of my bed and then I have a mini trampoline in my bedroom in which I jump every morning. And the reason why I do this is because I understand the importance of changing your state of physiology in order to change your state of mind. If you want to change your state of mind, you have to change your state of physiology, the way your body is moving. Just think about it. Think of the times whenever you are feeling depressed. If there was someone filming you every time you feel sad and depressed, and afterwards they would show you the tape, believe me, you would know what I'm talking about. Whenever you feel depressed, you're usually looking at the floor. You are like this, in positions like this, just talking to yourself and saying how much your life is bad and how much it sucks. And really, your state of body, your physiology is completely different. So if you want to change your state of mind, you first have to change your state of physiology, how your body is moving. So whenever you feel unmotivated, sad, and you just don't want to get out of bed or jump out of bed, as I do, and just start moving. You can dance, you can do exercise, or run outside. It doesn't matter. Do whatever it takes in order to change that state of mind and feel motivated once again. I always say that as human beings, we are made up of three things: the body, the mind, and the spirit. Now, think about it. The three things that I just shared with you are actually to complement each and every part of who you are: the body, the mind, and the spirit. So if you really, really want to feel motivated, more happy, more excited, well, you have to take care of the body. And by doing that, you have to change your physiology, your state of body, and how your body is moving. After that, you also have to take care of what's happening in here. So you have to feed your mind with motivation, with positive thoughts, with things that are really going to help you to stay on track and stay focused. And finally, when it comes to the spirit, your spirit always knows what the end vision is. The spirit always knows what your real and true calling is. So the spirit, you have to feed it by knowing what the end vision is in mind, what the end story, what's going to happen at the end, knowing that no matter what happens today, it's still going to be okay in the long run. So I hope that this video helped you to know and learn how to be motivated on a regular basis, especially the days that you are not feeling very motivated. If you liked it, don't forget to like. Don't forget to share with all of your friends. You can also subscribe for new videos every single Wednesday, videos about relationships and personal development. And you can also go on my website, Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and subscribe to my email list. Until next week, I wish you all to have a very, very happy and amazing week. My name is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.